This is One on One. We are thrilled to be joined by two very special guests. First, on my left is Heather Andersen. On my right, I'm sorry, she's president and CEO of Special Olympics New Jersey. And on my left, I can do this, Delaney. Delaney O'Connell is a Special Olympics athlete, New Jersey athlete, and she has been competing since she was 3. She's 15 now. And we were going through the sports that you are involved in.
Yes.
Equestrian.
Yes.
Now, you have a gold medal for?
Track.
Can we show that? Okay, just put it up. All right, stop bragging. I'm teasing. So, equestrian, track, what else?
Soccer, bocce.
Bocce.
Ice skating.
Ice skating,
track,
basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
And how about this? I also just found that found out that you're going to be cheerleading as well.
Yes.
Now, are all the athletes who compete with Special Olympics this talented?
You know, we have a various array of abilities of our athletes, but Delaney certainly wants to be involved year-round and, chooses, that's the great thing about Special Olympics. You can choose to do one sport a year, or you can do a variety of sports. And depending if, Delaney started when she was 3 in young athletes, now she's 15 and has blossomed into this opportunity of different sports, different seasons, different years. And, we have athletes that competed when they're 3 and 4 and 5 in one sport, and now they might be playing bocce because they're 70.
Well, what's so interesting? I was to disclose, I was honored a few months back with our partners and friends at Delta Dental.
Yes.
In New Jersey, there was a golf outing that I hosted, and the money was raised for Special Olympics. And I met a lot of the athletes and a lot of the parents and a lot of the staff involved. What makes Special Olympics such a great organization?
Well, the mission speaks to itself. It, provides sport training and competition for individuals, children, and adults with intellectual disabilities, and it really showcases the ability of that athlete and that individual, and doesn't focus on the disability. And it gives them an opportunity we talk about empowering them on the playing fields, but then that transforms into their life off the playing field. So we want them to be included in the communities. We want them to feel like they can walk the halls and be part of that school culture and that whole choose to be included and play unified, live unified. And that's kind of the beauty of what we do. It's, everybody asks us once a year, like, when is Special Olympics? Is it once a year? It's every day. It's year round. It's every day.
And by the way, I mentioned the folks at Delta Dental, but also RWJ Barnabas Health, PSC&G, TD Bank, and the folks at Wangford as well happen to support what we do, but they are big supporters of Special Olympics as well. Delaney, let me ask you this. What has Special Olympics done for you?
It has changed our family's life because like nobody has ever done this for our family. And when my mom sees me run, she's so happy. And at the end of summer games, I get rewarded because I do a good job.
How does that feel?
Good, happy.
Yeah. Your mom is actually here in our studio at NJIT, and she's actually, that's you, right? That's Heather as well? And she's taking photographs, and she's proud as well. What's it like for parents? I mean, not that they have the same experience, but I can't imagine, I'm trying to imagine how proud and how wonderful it is.
Yeah, I think, again, they don't focus on the disability. They focus on the abilities, and being able to see Delaney and her peers do something that maybe somebody told them when they were young. We don't know what your child is going to be able to accomplish.
And that's what a lot of people were told.
Yeah. So this allows a family to celebrate at our competitions, at our events. And being year-round, it's something that, it's just not one day a year. We're in communities, 365 days a year, something's going on. So it allows them to meet people as well, and families that are in the same situation, and so there's bonds created, there's partnerships created.
What is the Unified Sports Program? Is that what it's called?
Unified Sports, Unified Initiative. So
what is it?
So basically, it's pairing an athlete like Delaney with one of her peers. So we talk about pairing them with an athlete without an intellectual disability with an athlete with an intellectual disability. And so the exciting thing is that we are in 60 school districts, 200 schools across the state now, and we're having unified competition. So there's basketball games going on, there's soccer games going on, there's track going on, which Delaney, one of her best friends, is a unified partner. And that's...
Who is that? I'm sorry, who is that, Delaney?
My best friend is Mia.
Mia.
Yes.
And she's your partner?
Yes.
So I'm sorry I interrupted. Go ahead.
No. So basically, it allows them to meet each other, and it strengthens bonds with those people in the hallways and in the community. So we partnered with the New Jersey State Interscholastic Association back in 2016.
They regulate all athletics in the state in terms of schools.
They do. So now we have unified championships in basketball,
Wow.
unified championships in track, and indoor track starting this winter. So again, it's that partnership is being able to strengthen that unified movement across the state.
Let me ask you something. Were you just yawning like you were bored, Delaney? I'll pick it up, okay? I'm sorry. How about this? If you wanted to send one message to everyone watching right now, and there are a lot of people watching, about what they may not understand or appreciate about athletes like yourself who may have an intellectual challenge or disability, what don't they know about you and your other competitors and colleagues? What don't they know?
They don't know that we have special talents and that everybody is unique in their own special ways, and that we try to choose to include even if you don't like them or if they have an intellectual disability. And it's hard for all of us to meet new people and try to be friends with them, even if you don't like them.
At Special Olympics, has it been easier to make friends?
Yes,
Why?
because we have great coaches and we have fun there.
Fun's important.
Yes.
You have a personal connection to Special Olympics.
I do. My younger brother, Special Olympics athlete, 4 years younger than me. You know, Special Olympics, that's how we learned how to swim. And so it's been part of my life, my family's life, you know, since I was 4 years old. And, you know, it's something that this is a career for me. It turned into a career for me, but it's so much more because, you know, you can get up in the morning and say, I'm going to work and doing something great for individuals like Delaney and herself. So it's, we talk about passion in our movement, and there's so many passionate people that support our cause, whether it's a corporation or a volunteer. We have 20,000 volunteers in this state. So it's a great opportunity to get involved and to do something good for your community.
Really good. I want to thank you for joining us. I appreciate it as the CEO of the organization, Heather. But Delaney, I want to thank you especially on behalf of everyone at Public Television and FiOS and lots of people, a lot of people watching who are part of our production. You honor us by your competitive spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you. Stay there. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back right after this. Thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato at NJIT has been provided by NJIT, New Jersey Institute of Technology, TD Bank, PSE&G, RWJ Barnabas Health, Delta Dental of New Jersey, NJM Insurance Group, and by the Northward Center. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.